The Black Dragon had already landed in the village and proceeded to destroy the inn's barn. Most of the villagers have already fled, but a few youngsters, looking like vigilantes, are holding weapons. Damn it! If that thing comes any closer, then our inn will... Hey, old man. It's dangerous here. What are you doing waving that axe around? Oh, you! Yeah, you're the fellow staying at our inn. Please, help me clobber this guy. Well, wait a minute. I'm begging you. If it works out, you can stay at the inn for free. Well, that'd be great, but... Out of the way. Ah! Humphrey unsheathed his sword and broke into a run. I guess it can't be helped. I'll lend a hand. I'm not sure how much we can do. The barn is already lost, but the stuff I left in the inn is going to get crushed. It's no match for that thing. You're not getting away! You damn dragon! With that shout, the innkeeper ran straight at the dragon. This is ridiculous! The Black Dragon's roar distorts the air around it. It bends its neck far back, taking in a deep breath. Is it going to breathe fire? Possibly. The Black Dragon let out a scream of pain. Without my noticing, Humphrey had circled behind it, slicing at it with his large sword. Looks like we prevented it breathing fire for the time being. I called out to the vigilantes. Hey, you! Aside from those with bows and spears, all of you go hide somewhere. You too, old man. You're just getting in the way. Got it. I'm leaving this place to you guys. The innkeeper and the men carrying clubs, short swords, and other things retreated. Archers, cover us! It's okay to be intimidated. Just make sure not to hit us. Understood. Those with spears, take this chance to start stabbing at its back. Watch out for its tail. For now, I'll be borrowing this. Understood. I grabbed a spear from one of the youths and ran towards the Black Dragon. It's time to get down to business now. Let's go. Humphrey, the vigilante youths, and I each take our places surrounding the Black Dragon for an all-around offensive strike. The Black Dragon's body is harder than I had expected. Well, it is a dragon. I think it's supposed to be it looks. It looks like it's been covered in scales from head to tail since before it was even born. Not even Humphrey, with his sword 3 times the size of a normal weapon, can do more than barely scratch it after attacking it at length. Can do more than... Okay, whatever. Damn, this thing's harder than a rock. The Black Dragon suddenly twists its body, swinging its tail at the youths behind it. Ah! Damn it! The youth collapsed onto the ground. With him immobilized, the Black Dragon began to turn around. Humphrey attempted to keep slashing at it from behind, but the violently thrashing tail kept him from approaching. It's too late. Just as the thought came up, a solitary female figure appeared in front of the fallen youth. Oh, hey, it's Oulan. No hard feelings, but if you keep going like this, your raging's gonna destroy the inn, and that'd cause a lot of trouble for my employer. Who's that? You're protecting the village, aren't you? So lend me a hand. Naga? Wah! Go Oulan! Her fists cover the black dragon's body in a succession of strikes. Confused by the attack, it quickly finds itself at her mercy. How do you like that? Secret technique, Angry Dragon! Bam! And the finishing blow! Nice. Come on, are you done already? Go Oulan! Surprised by her attack, the black dragon spread its wings, soaring up into the sky, and quickly disappears. Wah! You did it! You drove off the dragon! The villagers who'd returned without my noticing raised a cheer. That was really something. That dragon. At any rate, to face a dragon in battle barehanded, it takes a true warrior to just go up and punch a dragon, I'll tell you what. As I said those words, I turned to look at the spot where the female fighter was standing, but she was already gone. Where'd she go? She felt her business was done and took off. I don't know. Having barely succeeded in driving away the black dragon, we carried the collapsed youth to the innkeeper Buds' inn. Buds? I guess this is Buds then. Well, come by again. Seeing how you drove off that dragon, you guys are really something. That fighter gal was amazing too. Who was she? Somebody you know? Nope, don't know her. But if she's injured, I'll see to it that she stops by. Alright, I'll leave that to you. Well, Humphrey kind of knows her, I guess. While Butts belted out orders, attending to all the injured, Humphrey and I rested in the dining hall. We watched as the villagers came in and gathered together one by one. It looks like Butts is the de facto leader of this village. As for the villagers, all of them had the same angry words for the dragon, and congratulations at it having been chased away. Is there a swordsman named Sir Humphrey here? Kya! Dragon! Dragon! Somebody help! Not again. Oh, it's just Bright. Everyone stared fixedly on the young boy standing in the entrance. Or, to be more precise, the white dragon which the shy kid was hugging to his chest. Why did you come here? I'm sorry. I was worried, so... The villagers are looking pretty bloodthirsty. Not surprising. A dragon, their enemy, has appeared in front of their eyes, being carried in the arms of a boy. What the hell? Is that a real dragon? You don't have to worry about Bright. He won't attack. How are we supposed to trust that? Hey, guys! It looks like it's just a baby. So right now... Yeah, revenge! Revenge? You didn't do anything! Yeah, that's right. There were rumors of a dragon nest up in the hills behind the village, so some guys went to exterminate them, but nobody came back. Exterminate them? How could you do such a thing? Huh? Seriously, do you know what you're saying? That's... Ha! Somebody... Oh my god, a cheetah! People are just randomly creeping up now. Jonah! Jonah is... What are you talking about? What's happened to Jonah? Jonah is... She just disappeared. What? Hey, tell me everything! Damn it. I invited her out this afternoon for a walk in the East Mountain. When we were climbing the mountain... Hey, what do you mean you took her to the East Mountain? That's where the dragon lives. What were you thinking going there? We heard a roaring sound coming from inside a cave, and then all around us, these glowing balls of light appeared. They all gathered around Jonah, and she disappeared in a flash. Gah! Jeez, are you just gonna stand around thinking about it? Who's there? Hey, it's Oulan. Sheena, your irresponsibility is taking care of that girl is really too much. But grown men have been an orderly meeting, thinking instead of doing anything, coming together just for idle complaints. My boss may be an annoyance, but he doesn't take things lying down. Most of all, the mischief maker isn't that white dragon, but rather the black dragon on the mountain, isn't it? See? Oulan knows what's going on. Smart woman there. Everyone's gone completely silent. The villagers seem to have lost the capacity to speak. You're from earlier. So, if it's troubling you, then I, Oulan, will take over the dragon extermination, alright? With the boss's permission, this will be a payment-free contract. Huh? Really? But, are you really going alone? Don't worry about that. Hey, Humphrey! You're definitely going, aren't you? Yeah. And then... Oulan, coming closer, approaches the young man who's sunk down to the floor. Sheena, I know what you're thinking, but you're coming too. What? Me too? It's only natural that you should rescue the lady of the inn. What, aren't you going after all? Okay. Damn. I thought I was supposed to be your boss. Now it's more like you're using me. Is that so? Such a shame that you lost your wallet then, isn't it? Right. And then, the blonde guy over there. You're really good at issuing orders on the fly. You going? Me? I guess so. Before I can say anything, Oulan has her arm around my neck. Hey, you're a pretty handsome guy. Do this backwaters village a favor, and go exterminate a dragon. You'll go down in the songbooks or something. Well... It'll be fine. You'll get a full share of the reward. Besides, aren't you short on travel money? How do you know so much about him? What? I just saw a guy complaining about the prices at the trading post is all. Seriously, things like crystal balls aren't going to sell in a place like this. Well, yeah, you gotta sell them in Kobold Village, don't you know? Oulan finally lets go of my head. Talk's over. If it's just this many people, I guess I'll manage somehow. In the end, I somehow became part of the dragon extermination group. Well, at least it looks like I'll have company for a while longer. Thanks to the fighter who had introduced herself as Oulan, I somehow wound up going dragon slaying. For the time being, peace had returned to the inn, and the villagers had gone back to their homes. Sorry about earlier, blowing up like that. As an apology, why don't we say dinner's on the house? Build up your strength for tomorrow. Sounds good to me. Having completely regained his composure, unapologetic-looking Butts brought out a tray filled with dishes. As it had already been decided, we were going to go slay the Black Dragon tomorrow. Tomorrow, we were going to rest at this inn. Tonight? Not tomorrow, what the hell? Bah. That weird talk about light from earlier, what exactly was that all about? Well, before that guy showed up after the dragon attack, I'd never heard of it before either. Fudge? Any ideas? No. Though he answered the question, Fudge's face remained downcast. Well, I guess he's not very eager about hunting down that black dragon. You can see that. I've never heard of a dragon with that kind of special power before. That's more than just a little ominous. Our opponent's a dragon. No such thing as an easy win with one of those, right? I don't really have any clue either. When Jonah disappeared, I ran back here as fast as I could. And you remember the path you took, right? If you say you can't recall when we leave tomorrow, you'll be sorry. It'll be fine. That's almost like bullying. Thank you for the food. With those words, Fudge suddenly got up from his seat and carried Bright with him out of the dining hall. Same as ever, that kid. Having apparently thought of something, Humphrey wordlessly got up from his seat and made his way upstairs. There's no need for me to go. That's right. A stranger like me shouldn't try to intrude on their conversation. I'll leave Fudge to Humphrey and stop worrying about it. Once again, I turned back to the table. Hey, you! Are you traveling with those two? No, we just happened to meet here, in this village, and got dragged into the wild dragon attack together is all. What an unlucky guy. Speaking of which, are you two traveling together? Of course not. I've merely been contracted to act as his escort to Crystal Valley. Once we get there, I don't care where this guy goes, but he'll be doing it very much alone. Seems like everybody's going to Crystal Valley. That's not how it goes. I'm on this trip to study abroad, and we just happen to be going in the same direction, so we decided to travel together. Right, hitting on girls and leading them on at every town we visit. That definitely feels like studying abroad. That's, well, if I go on to become a great leader after this, anybody would think this was an important experience, right? All you've got is a smart mouth. With those words, Oulan heaves a huge sigh. While I'm somewhat amazed at Sheena's eloquence, I have to admit I also get the feeling that that's his only talent. How did it go? It's alright, probably. But let's leave him alone for a little while. In the end, we all have to decide for ourselves. For others, all they can do is watch over us. Well then, I hope he comes around eventually. We've still got to prepare for tomorrow. That's a good attitude. Shut up. And while I'm at it, I don't drink too much. Alright, everybody's having a good time. Silence returned to the inn. I went back to my room as well, lay down in the bed, and looked out the window at the moon. Crystal Valley. A battle is waiting for me there. And I can't help thinking about Julie. Is she looking at the same moon? What could she be thinking right now? So, brother made it out of Caleria safely? Yeah, he should be getting close to Crystal Valley by now. I'm glad that he made it out safely. But it's imperative for us to bring that guy back to get the truth of what happened that night. That night? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you remember it. No, it's alright. So then, brother will... again? Yeah, he's always been like that. He'll do it, all by himself. But just this once, he's really serious about this. Brother is serious about this? And this is... Julie, if it's not the truth, then I have no idea why Nash would say such a thing. He said that. Now that is a story I will tell you myself.